Father's Day and we are on our way to Vegas. Oh, Gia is pumped. You guys excited?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Las Vegas.
What are we gonna do there?
I don't know.
Gia, are you excited? Nice. All right, here we go. Okay, we just got to our room and we brought everything in, so it's already trashed, but this room is awesome and this is probably the best view we've ever had here in Vegas. So there's a little dining room. There's a half bath in there. And then there's a kitchen, which is amazing. We brought a ton of food. And then the living room, which is already trashed. Say hi, guys. Say hi.
Hello.
And then this is the view. That's not even the best part. Oh, don't let her have that. She could choke on that. There's a little desk area, and then here is the bedroom. And a nice big closet. Oh my goodness. This is so awesome. And then, yeah, like there's the Bellagio. We'll be able to see the fountains. So pretty. And then there's the Cosmo pool. Oh, I think that's the Bellagio pool. And then this big old bathroom in here. This is where Gia will be sleeping. There's a nice tub. And yeah, this view is incredible. Yay, we're so excited. Getting Skittles. Get up there so you can watch. Oh, here they come. All right, get up there. Get up there so you can get your cup. There it is. Wow. You get it? That's awesome. So here we are, morning one. I am actually cooking some eggs right now. This is like the slowest stove ever. Yeah, we didn't do much yesterday. We just kind of wandered around, so I didn't really take a whole lot of video. And then when we came home from just being out, we were like, yes, we're gonna make a pizza. Yeah, we don't have an oven. So we cooked a pizza in the microwave and it was absolutely delicious. So yeah, noted, no oven at the Vidara, but we're having a blast. Say good morning. Good morning. Kenzo, how'd you sleep?
Good.
You go get ice?
Yeah.
All right. Get it, G. Say Vegas. Wow.
What are you guys doing? You guys getting some tattoos? Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi. It's me again. I missed you. You remember me, right? I'm not only there at night. You seem a little nervous in your head. It's like a creepy circus. Are you ready for the show? Now tell me, where did all your courage go? I'm back. Boo. I control you, just as in a game. But don't try to fight me back. You can't break me. Try it, and you shall see.
Okay, hello you guys. I'm coming at you. We're not in Vegas anymore. I'm in my kitchen currently, and well, I have some stuff I want to talk about. So some things happened on our last night, and I just kind of want to talk about my thoughts about that hotel and just everything. So we're just gonna do a little chat session right here. Okay, so that last picture I just showed in the video, that was like, everything kind of went down right after that. So we got back to our room. We were on our way to our room. That was when we left the Adventure Dome, which we had a blast there, by the way. We got to our room, or I think we might have been walking to the room at this point, and my daughter's like, Mommy, my arms are really itchy. And I was like, okay. And so she kind of pulled up her t-shirt, and her arms, like right here, were all red and itchy. And so I was like, well, maybe, you know, that ride that you were holding on to, maybe that, like, I don't know, maybe someone had a lotion on or something, and like she just was getting an allergic reaction to it. I didn't know. So we got back to the room, and I don't know why, I just had a feeling. I was like, I don't know. So I told her, I said, get to your underwear. I want to look at your body. Like, I just want to see like what's going on, you know? And so she got in her undies, and she had a rash from pretty much here to her feet. It hadn't gotten to her face yet, but it was everywhere. I might try to insert some pictures. I don't want to embarrass her. I don't want to show, you know, but she literally had a rash everywhere. And I guess you would call it hives, because there were some spots that almost looked like bites, because they were like bumps. And so of course I'm trying to rack my brain, and I'm like, what could this be from? And so I decided to Google about the little tattoo she got. So it's not henna, I'll put it up on the screen. It starts with a J. I'd never even heard of it. It's this. And I was like, okay, allergic reaction to this. And all these pictures that kept popping up were like reactions where it was actually where the tattoo was that got like inflamed and whatever you want to call this. It looked terrifying. And I started reading into it more, and it like causes basically like burns on your skin. Well, at this point, it had been about 24 hours since she got the tattoo. So I was like, okay, if it was a reaction to that, do you really like, I don't know. Do I think that maybe it would have happened like sooner? I don't know. So in the back of my mind, it was that. She sat down on, so we had in the room, we had the pull-out couch, and we had put brand new sheets, or we put sheets on there from the closet. Well, the second morning, we had asked for more sheets, and the lady said, okay, well, make sure you have housekeeping come. Well, normally when we go there, we don't have room service or housekeeping come, and because we just, you know, we make a mess, and then we don't need our laundry or our sheets done every day. So, but that morning they actually did come and clean our entire room because we asked for more sheets, and they changed the bedding on the pull-out couch. So as soon as she sat down on that couch, it got worse. And I was like, okay, what is happening here? So I'm like, is it the bleach? Is it something that they use on their sheets? And I ended up, so after that, we didn't know what it was. And I kept looking at her and it was getting worse and worse. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I sent my husband downstairs. He went to CVS. There was a CVS really close by. And he got like a Benadryl, something for her to drink, and then some calamine spray. Meanwhile, I'm Googling like urgent cares because I'm like, it was getting so bad. I'm like, do we take her to urgent care? Like, what do we do? I don't know where to go. We're on vacation. So I just kept an eye on her, and I didn't want to scare her, but I'm like, can you breathe okay? Like, does your throat, you know? And she said, yeah, she was just really itchy. Oh, and then I believe after that, I gave her a bath because I just wanted her to like get whatever was on her, get it off. I didn't know what it was. And that made it worse too. So by this point, he had gotten back, and he had to talk me off the ledge and say, I was ready to call 911. I know, I'm dramatic. So we gave her the medicine, and within like 30 minutes, an hour, it started to get better with the Benadryl, thank God. So I was like, okay. I was like, well, let's sleep her on the air mattress without any sheets because they had put sheets on that as well. And so we put her on the air mattress with just her blanket from home and her pillow from home. And we just kept giving her the Benadryl, and it was getting better. And then the next morning, I actually called the front desk just to kind of ask them like what they used on their sheets, because literally the only two things that were different were that tattoo and the sheets, the bedding. That was all that was different. We didn't eat anything crazy. We brought food from home. Like if we ate out, it was like a cheeseburger or something. It was nothing like out of the ordinary. And so I talked to the front desk, and they couldn't tell me what they use on their sheets because they outsource it. She tried calling like the head of housekeeping, and they still couldn't tell me what it was. And then they asked me if I wanted to like report it like as an incident. And I was like, no. I was like, I don't want to blame you guys. Like, I don't know if it's from the sheets. It could be from the tattoo. Like, I don't know. And so that was kind of that. And then the next morning, she was laying on the little air mattress, and my husband took the comforter and like threw it on top of her just to like cover her up. And I was like, no. I was like, that can't touch her if it is the sheets. So he took that off, and then we like got all packed and everything. And like I said, I was keeping her every 6 hours. I was giving her the Benadryl. So it was like staying, it was under control. And then we got in the car, and we made one stop. And then after that stop, we got in the car to head home, and she asked for her blanket and her pillow. And she had her blanket, and she put it like, she always like puts it up here, like just to cozy in, And like 10 minutes later, I turned around, and her whole entire neck is breaking out, and it's starting to move to her face, like up here. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So in my mind, it's the bedding from the hotel because the comforter touched her blanket. I don't know. It could be far-fetched, but it's just so weird that like, and the blanket was brought from home. I have not used any new detergents, nothing. So, yeah, long story short, we get home, and we kept up the Benadryl. I ended up taking her to the doctor the next day. Actually, the next morning, she woke up with swollen eyes. Her eyes were so puffy. And I was like, what is happening? Like, what is this from, So I think I called that day and got her an appointment the next day. And of course, the next morning she woke up looking pretty good. She just had like tiny little dots on her chest and some on her back, but like the swollenness was gone, and it was looking much better. But, and of course we go in there, and the doctor couldn't tell us anything. She's like, it could have been literally from anything. So we still to this day don't know what it was. It was either the tattoo or the bedding, but I mean, I feel like if it was the tattoo, like the spot where she got it never once got irritated. Like she never even had a rash on that spot. So I don't know. So that was like that kind of, I stopped vlogging because I was just worried about her. So that's kind of where we ended that. But I did want to talk a little bit about Vidara. Beautiful room. Don't get me wrong. The room was amazing. It was nice and spacious. It had a beautiful view, but the location I absolutely hated. It's right next to Aria. I've never stayed like in that area right there. It is so busy. I didn't like how at the Vidara, you had to go outside to get anywhere. So you go outside and it's not far, but it was super windy when we were there. But you have to kind of walk a little ways to get to Aria. And then the walkway to the Bellagio was closed, so we couldn't even use that. And then if you want to go to like Cosmo, which you could see it from your hotel, you would have to go down this elevator, get in this like little alley on the street, like on the side of the Cosmo, and I think walk up to Las Vegas Boulevard, and then you can enter it through there. And my husband's like, you're not doing that at night by yourself, because we had to go gamble by ourselves because we couldn't leave the kids. So I just went to Aria, and it kind of sucked because I like to go to different casinos, and so I did not like that. I don't know. I did not like the location at all. We stay at Delano a lot, which is at Mandalay Bay, and I love it there. You don't have to leave. You don't have to go outside. You go to your hotel, which is smoke-free. There's no casino there, but like a 5-minute walk, you're in Mandalay Bay. You don't even have to go outside. And then from Mandalay, you can go to the Luxor, you can go to Excalibur, and you don't even have to go outside. So I do love that. We did use the trams, the Aria tram a couple times, but even that, it's like a little bit of a walk to get to. It was just not, I think I had higher expectations. I thought it was gonna be so cool staying near the Aria and all the, I don't know, I just didn't like, it was busy and the Aria was pretty smoky. Every time we would walk through there, the girls are like, it stinks in here. I don't know, we'll probably never stay there again. And our room faced like this giant billboard out on Las Vegas Boulevard, so it was super bright. We had blackout curtains, but they were not like total blackout, so it was just like you saw flashing lights all night long. I don't know, it was fun. It was a nice room. I loved having a kitchen. I loved that. Loved having the fridge. I loved, just having a sink to wash her bottles and everything. But yeah, overall it was nice, but I probably will never stay in that location again. We're just gonna stick to our other side of the strip where it's a little quieter. It's not as crazy over there. So, all right, you guys, I wish I could have vlogged more, but things got a little hectic. So, but I just wanted to hop on here and tell you guys how our vacation ended. Oh, and by the way, she's fine now. Like after a couple of days being home, she's fine. So I don't know. We don't know what caused it. We probably never will know, but I wish I knew what they used on their sheets, just so, I don't know. Maybe that had something to do with it, but yeah, we'll never know. So, all right, you guys, I hope you have a good one, and we'll see you on my next video.